Hello and welcome to Robbie's Lobby Hobby of Gaming, where I will be playing more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yes, I already took my dog out and I already ate. Pop-Tarts don't take that long to eat. I had the maple brown sugar favorite. Well, the brown sugar one. And then I just need to... Sorry, I hit the mic. Okay, what am I doing? Well, might as well go here. I'm closer to this. Let's go, big boy.
Farmers have long reported their loss rates as a source of agricultural labor. Sadly, these numbers have dwindled over time due to the chaos following the Uganda reactor activity. These remains their loss rates escaped and went completely feral. Although these refugees tend to have a rather calm disposition, some have been spotted prowling in herds and attacking other animals. This change is likely due to mongrel disorder, and I suspect something might be affected by.
Let's go.
Please exercise caution during your investigation. Just warming up.
Ready? Coming.
I got you. Wrong. Really good stuff.
Time to burn.
Spectacular!
I'm definitely going to go back to this battle.
No beast can stand against you! While that was glorious, I can't give it full marks.
Oh, my lightning material
Objectives
went up.
yet remain.
All that just for party EXP, just to get 10. Well, since I have this located on the map, I'm going to be able to teleport back to it. Rest my bum. Oh, I need to check my bank account to see if I got my money for my car. Oh dear lordy, I got it. Hang on, transferring my money. There we go. Sorry guys, I actually do have to work on my bank account right now. Okay, that should be good. Good. Alright, I got quite a bit of money caught up. Sorry. So if I put a down payment on a car, instead of about $700, I can whack it all the way down to less than $300.
My sensors indicate the presence of a unique life
Might have to do that.
rare breath flower variant detected. Commencing guidance protocol. Gotcha. It's not uncommon for the breath flower's germination period to last several decades. Once installed, however, the plant grows at an astonishing rate, fully returning to the socket of the sun.
It's on now.
Flowers use their veins to unsuspecting animals drawn too close. Drinking their blood or sucking on their flesh. Causing this plant to
Allow me.
So, the worst part is... I'm sorry, but the details are far too gruesome for me to share. Please exterminate this pest before you learn the truth firsthand.
Let's do this.
No, I'm cheering for you!
Shatter. Bundle up.
I know you can do this. Excellent work completing
not know
our
that
combat objectives. Though I
It
suspect
can
it
evolve
wasn't much
further
of a
than that.
challenge.
That's a bit weird. That means I've never seen that enemy fully evolved. And that kind of scares me. Is this a train? Or is this just a gigantic pipe? Called a damper or what? Chocobo, bo, 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 chocobo. What, you didn't pick those up? I really, really, really hate places like this. Yep, I hate
Arrival
it.
and
Are you gonna? What's up,
I've
dude?
disabled the security system. You may use your fake IDs to enter the facility.
Wow. Double wow.
Confirming personnel data. Beginning authentication test.
In your previous mission, you repelled an insurgent attack and captured the enemy's leader. As a Turk in the field, you must be capable of assessing a situation and making sound judgments. Now then, what should be done with him? I see. While there can be strategic advantages to releasing criminals, in this instance, the risks outweigh the benefits. Considering what we know of the situation, it seems unlikely that the insurgents' ultimate objective was the town's occupation. Which leaves us with some questions, ones only our detainee can answer.
What? Why?
I'll spare you the details. A productive interrogation revealed to us the truth. The attack on Calm was only intended to be a diversion, one which drew us away from their real target, Junon's weapons system. Suffice it to say, their plan worked. Consequently, they have seized control of our autonomous sentry unit. Your mission is to neutralize the mechanical threat. Best of luck to you out there.
So their mechs were hijacked and turned against them? Sucks to be them.
It is a core tenet of Turk's doctrine that one must anticipate and prepare for every contingency.
Yeah, they're never caught flat-footed, that's for sure. I know you're. The rest is up to you.
And when my internet goes, so does the graphics.
Let's do this. You're up.
I'm here. Get him.
Let's see the effects.
Burn. That's it.
Go on.
Need a light. Let gotta be careful.
Wrong one.
This one's for you. Here it comes. One more shot.
Time to burn.
That's what I thought would happen.
This one's for you. Uh-oh. Large number of hostiles headed your way. Give them the old Turk's two-step.
Where is Reno in all of this?
Too bad. Time to get serious. You're out of luck. Take the lead.
Guess it's my turn. Hope you don't mind. Give 'em hell.
Can you take over for
I
me?
got it. Don't overdo it.
I'll show you what I can do. You can do it.
Hang back. Take the lead.
I'll do it. Gotta love it. Want some more?
Here, can you take over for
Let's
me?
do this.
Here it comes.
But you like jumping up in the air.
Guess it's my turn. Don't stop now. Don't you let up.
One more shot.
Okay.
Why don't you lead the
I
way?
got this.
This is the last of them. So let's wrap it up and get back to HQ
Right.
already. Get him! There.
You know, I gotta take that. I gotta take off that morphine here. I don't want to really use it.
You're done.
It's funny how the highest magic user I have on my team, I don't even have a healing spell on. Hey, welcome back, Master.
Well, you certainly showed them. Hey, tell you what, I'll report back to VII. You and Rude should take the night off. You deserve it.
You know what? Don't worry about Final Fantasy 13. I hated every second I played that game.
Complete. While your efforts were
I cheated.
Remember Remember that
because I hate that game so much.
Nothing less than perfection.
And then with Final Fantasy 13 Part 3, I also cheated on that because of the day cycle system that they have, like Majora's Mask. Is like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
Superior strength could well prove our undoing.
Because to me, Final Fantasy 13 is just complete and totally utter garbage. Like, to me, it's not a Final Fantasy game.
This facility will enter power saving mode.
It's like the characters are annoying. Like, I hate snow, I hate Vanille, I hate lightning. They're annoying.
Thank you for your excellent work. My analysis is progressing smoothly, but I fear I require
Yeah,
more
13 is a
data to arrive at
complicated
a
game.
conclusion.
That's why I don't consider it to be a Final Fantasy game. Not because of the complication, just because of the way it was designed. It's boring. Like, 13 is just garbage. Unfortunately, Final Fantasy 13 2 was not able to function properly for me. I was not able to get it to work. I barely got Final Fantasy 13 to work. Actually, when it wasn't working, I was going to give up on it and be like, oh, okay, I don't have to do this. And then I got it to work, and I was like, darn. No, I hate Lightning with a passion. She's stuck up. She hates people. Like, obviously, like, her story, when you get to learn more about her, you're like, oh, okay, I know why she's doing like this, but I don't like those kind of characters. I just don't. I think she's just complete and utter garbage. Snow's garbage. Vanille's garbage. I hate Vanille with a passion. Her stupid, like, every time she heals, she goes, aha! Like, who does that? Who does that? Seriously, aha! Who does that? It's so annoying. Why do you do that? It's like they were purposely created to just annoy people. Especially Vanille. I love Fang. Fang might be a little uptight as well, but she doesn't want to see anything happen to the person she loves, which is, I understand. Well, it's like I originally never liked Barrett in Final Fantasy VII when I first got him in my party. Never liked him. But it's like, holy crap, when you actually learn about his background story, you're like, oh wow, man, this guy's so deep. So for me, like, out of all the characters that have like the worst background, where they come from, is Barrett and Zack. Because we all know what happened to Zack. You know, I really don't like that dude either, truthfully speaking. He was originally supposed to have a Clefairy that was both annoying and idiotic, just like him. So that's why he was going to get a Clefairy, but they scrapped that. So yes, so they intentionally made Ash to be annoying, and they were going to give him a Clefairy for that reason. And then they changed their mind. Hey, did Ash ever give Misty back her bike? All Zack wanted to do was be a war hero. When that dream of his ended, he found Aerith, and then that began his new dream. I think in Johto he got a lot better, truthfully speaking. It's like a lot of people, like, they like Sheldon Cooper. My ex-girlfriend hates Sheldon Cooper. She thinks he's a narcissist. Well, I mean, like, well, he does definitely come off as one. And she also states that if you like a character like that, then it's a reflection of your own personality. And it's like, no, everyone just likes him. Like, why do you have a problem with that? I only like Sheldon Cooper because he's actually funny. I haven't seen young Sheldon, but from the little bit I've caught up on, I was like, okay, no wonder why he is the way he is. But with Ash, I have to agree with you. He is an annoying character. He really is.
Got nothing but the best here. I knew you had a keen eye.
I just buy healing materia for me, dude. It's not having a keen eye, it's just I need healing materia. Moron. Let's see. I don't need more, but I don't think I need steel anymore. Subversion. I know some of my materia is not paired up properly. Now it is. There we go. No, just like in the Pokemon games, I stopped on Generation 3, and on the cartoon, I stopped halfway through Johto because I wasn't able to watch it because it came on as I was leaving for school. So I had to miss out on a lot of Pokemon. And the only reason why I stopped on the Pokemon games is because they were getting worse and worse, and they were making it to where the game was ridiculously easy, and I didn't like that.
Confirming personnel data.
But I heard they're remaking a crap ton of Pokemon
dispense
games
with the
for the Switch
formalities.
Switch
For your
2.
next mission, you'll be my bodyguards. Not that I have need of any, but no matter how much I protest, this one never listens. Hostile forces have infiltrated Junon and disguised themselves as allies.
Well, that's right there. Reason why I
must
stopped
take care to
caring about
discern friend
Pokemon
from
games
foe,
because their designs were
and
just
ensure no
getting
harm
worse and
comes to the
worse. The
president
gameplay was
while
getting
looking for
worse.
counter-extraction.
The games were getting easier.
Make us proud, trainee.
It's like, why is it in Generation 1 and Generation 2, their Pokemon are almost like level 70, and then they're in their 80s, and then you get to Generation 3,
Just watch who you're shooting,
now,
okay?
next thing you know, they're like below 60s, and now they're barely in their level, they're barely even close to level 50s in the later generations. It's just like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Why is this getting easier?
Enemy vanguards advancing on your position.
Yeah, Generation 3 was the last good one. Everything else just went downhill from there.
Allow me. Need a light now. Let's do this.
sloppy. Calling fire.
I held them off for as long as I could, but there's just too many. They're all yours now.
Yo, I'm so glad I got to run into these guys again so I can get their data. I love how there's always like two variants of
You can do it.
the enemies. You have a regular officer, you have an elite security officer, you have a regular grenadier and an elite grenadier. And yet they made a black and white too, just to continue the story.
Let's do this. See ya. Burn. Gotcha.
I like how they were all going after Aerith.
Need that bit. All right.
I'm gonna warn you about 8. It's not the fact that it's boring, it's actually insanely good. The problem is the junctioning system. If you do not understand it, it's going to make your game feel very bad.
We'll get there as fast as we can.
Internet's going out again. Yeah, even with me, I'm very veteran with Final Fantasy VIII. I still use guides. I believe when I was streaming Final Fantasy VIII, I was using a guide.
I got your number. Here we go. All right. Calling fire.
Like, I still use a guide to this day. Oh yeah, 7 was simple. I think the best thing about 7 was being able to experiment with the materia. There's a guy on YouTube. It's like 4/8 production or whatever. Disclaimer, not promoting him. But I won't lie when I say this. That dude has created the most overpowered, ridiculous materia combinations ever. Like, I think if you put mime with counter and you have cloud, and pretty much like you have all materia slots just mastered with mime and counter, the moment you use Omni Slash, cloud will just constantly just keep using it over and over and over and over again. Like 8 times.
This way, Mr. President.
Right.
I think, like, again, I think his channel's like 7/8 production or something.
A stellar performance.
And he just creates the most broken materia combinations ever.
Whatever you desire, just ask, and it's yours. Mission complete. Our president is the heart of the company. He cannot be replaced. It is vital that we keep him from harm, even if it costs us our lives. Keep that in mind on future missions. This facility will enter power-saving mode. Once you have retrieved your provisions, proceed to the next location.
I have almost everything I need to restore the data.
Alright then, let's do it to it. The sooner we finish this thing, the sooner we can show them what we're really capable of.
Was there a chest in the previous 2 areas? I don't ever remember a chest being unlocked or in there. Wow, an elixir. You made it seem like I was gonna get a weapon or something. Yeah, like I said, 8 has to do with time travel. 8 also has, again, a very difficult junction system. So, again, I do not blame you. I still do not understand it to this day. I don't think I ever will. Like I said, usually what I... How are you defying gravity sliding up like that? Believe it or not, my very first Final Fantasy game actually was Final Fantasy I, the very first one in the series. That's how I got into Final Fantasy, because my cousin owned it. And then when Final Fantasy IV was available, when I played that, that's what did it. I was just hooked on Final Fantasy games after that. So I went from 1 to 4, and then I played 7, and I had to have more. I was never much of a Street Fighter fighting fan video game. However, I love Mortal Kombat. But the reason why I'm not into fighting games is because my cousin would use me as a practice dummy. But I couldn't figure out the controls on how to fight in a fighting game. So I was never able to do any fatalities, animalities, or babalities. I wasn't able to perform or do any of those. Yep, Final Fantasy the 1 was my very first Final Fantasy game on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Then, like I said, I got to play Final Fantasy IV on the Super Nintendo. And then, you're gonna love this story. So my dad had bought a PlayStation. He wanted to know if I was gonna like it. So what they did is that they took my PlayStation out of the box and everything else, and they told me to be very careful with the CDs. Well, the CDs were rentals. So they wanted to see if I was going to play it. So they went out, they bought me a PlayStation, they rented some games, so they paid very close attention. And because they told me that it was a rental, to be careful with it, so I was as gentle as I could be. And they paid a very close attention to the kind of games I played. So my dad asked me one day, he goes, what games do you normally like to play? I was like, role-playing games. And he's like, well, what's that? I told him, like, oh, Super Mario RPG. I was like, oh, there was Final Fantasy. And I was just going down the list of all these role-playing games. Because I think I had a Nintendo 64, and they had Quest 64 on there, which was a role-playing game. My dad was like, okay, so he likes role-playing games. And he knows I love Command & Conquer games, you know, strategy games. So they were trying really hard to find these kind of games for me. So they noticed that I stayed away from the sports and the fighting games because I didn't care much for those. They'd watch me play it, but if I didn't like it, I'd immediately turn it off. And then down the line, come Christmas, shortly after my birthday, I get the PlayStation and Final Fantasy VII and Crash Bandicoot, I think, and Spyro and a couple of others. Because you notice I like platformer games like Mario, so that's why I got Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. And then after that, once I played 7, that was it. That was my favorite video game of all time.
Get him!
No, I'm not. You're as good as dead.
Yeah, I watched my dad play it. And I was like, oh, I wanted to try, because I really did. And, no, my dad let me play it first. And he was like watching it, and like his commentary was hilarious. Like, man, did that big lion just like bite you in the face? Like, how are you still standing? And my dad's like, Jesus Christ, that's one big ass sword. And you're just going and going and going and going. And then he noticed I got stuck because I wasn't understanding some things, so he played ahead. So he actually played the game to help me out, so he would always get ahead of me. So if I were to get stuck, he would be able to help me out. Well, because my dad did that, my dad also fell in love with Final Fantasy VII, just because he was trying to help me out. Seriously, what is up with this internet? How do you get up there? Yeah, so my dad was able to help me out with the game because I did get stuck with certain spots. And then he fell in love with Final Fantasy VII. And then he went out, he bought Final Fantasy Tactics. He didn't like it, but I loved it. Oh, speaking of which, I need to check up on that too. Yeah, exactly. As he was trying to help me out with the game, he got into Final Fantasy VII as well. It is his favorite Final Fantasy game because it's the only one he's really ever played. So, you know, it's strange, like, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. However, I love 4. Like, I remember I told you this too, like, I love 4. I think 4 is just the best in the entire series. I really do. But that's just me. It's like I know Final Fantasy IV like the back of my hand. You know what? I'm 33 years old and I still am complete utter garbage at fighting games. I just button mash and hope that something happens. And then my best friend and I, we went to this huge arcade that we have out here in California. And obviously he was playing his Street Fighter game. It's like, what was it? Street Fighter versus Capcom or whatever? I think he was playing that. And he got stuck on this one guy. And I was laughing. And he goes, okay, mister, I play video games all the damn time. Why don't you give it a try? So I give it a try, and I'm just butt mashing. I'm just, like, you know, like doing whatever. And then I beat the guy he always loses to. And he was so much more upset with me than he was at the game. He goes, I don't get it. I play fighting games, you don't. How did you win? I was like, because you're always trying to pull off special moves. I'm actually trying to kick the other person's butt. I'm actually trying to win.
What an adventure.
It's like when him and I play chess, he hates playing against me in chess because I'm so aggressive. Because I can move very quickly. Like, I think very quickly when I play chess, like extraordinarily fast. I'm not the best, but he hates that about me so much because it pressures him to where he takes so long to make a move that he told me that he has to think of every possibility, every move that he can at that point in time in a matter of seconds so that I don't win. And then I end up winning because I pressure him. It's like I'll move a pawn out, then I'll move a rook and a knight, and I'll just keep going, and he's just like, what? Because I'll just move so quickly, and it freaks him out. I told him it's probably because of all the strategy games I play. I'm not saying that's the reason why I freak him out, but I think that's one of the reasons. I see a rope. No, it was I don't remember the character, but I think it was Capcom versus Street Fighter or something like that. Not Capcom. It was Marvel versus Street Fighter. It was one of those. Like I said, I don't play fighting games, so I can't give you the correct name, sadly.
It might be easier to find that chip if we used a chocobo.
Wait, I'm already up here with that? Oh, holy crap. It was Marvel versus Capcom. Yeah, Marvel versus Capcom, that's what it was. I don't remember the character, but that was the one my friend always loses to every single time, almost. And then, of course, I just come along and I just beat him. I just beat him in a matter of seconds, too. That was the crazy part. You know what? I actually played Tekken. I like Tekken. Am I good at it? No. I played Tekken 3. Oh, you're up there. You're on a wooden plank. Yeah, I always button mashed for that same reason. My cousin whooped my butt. So I'd button mash the crap out of the controller. I mean, I win, I'm not gonna lie. May not be the ideal strategy for fighting games, but I win. Not all the time, but I win. I think in Mortal Kombat 3, I've only ever made it to the 3rd stage. That's it. Just Mortal Kombat for the Sega Genesis, only stage 3, because that's as far as I could ever get. Yes, I know, it's very sad. Gotta go back in there. I just keep running into
Won't take long. Let's battle, dude. Here we go.
I like how everybody's in this room.
Just like that, okay?
Hey, isn't Kuma that one demon fighter guy or something? He has like that symbol on his back. And pretty much if he ever like uses his special move on you, it's just pretty much an instant death. Oh, Kuma's the bear. Oh, wait, what are we talking about? Oh, bear. Kuma, Tekken. We're talking about Tekken. I was like, we're talking about Tekken. Okay. Got a brain card. Are there bunnies here? There are. I don't know what he looked like. Oh, I think his name's Akuma. He's that demon fighter guy in Street Fighter. Like when he uses that special move on you, if he catches you, you're dead. It's an instant death, pretty much. Yeah, how do you get up there? I'm gonna try to get this tower, and then I gotta stop the stream because I gotta get ready for work and leave for work. Oh, there's a young lady at my work. She literally looks just like Kitana when she has her mask on, because the way she does her eye makeup, and it reminded me of Kitana.
Here we go.
So I call her Kitana, and she's like, ew, I don't want to be called Kitana. I was like, she's a princess, and she goes, call me Kitana, call me Kitana. I started laughing. It's like the moment I said she's a princess, she's like, call me Kitana. Oh. Oh, it actually has chocobo tracks. Did you just come from all the way over there? You did. I'm actually impressed. That's so weird. Alright, with the activation of this tower, yeah, like, I'm loving this game so far. I mean, I've almost put 50 hours into it. Alright, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm stopping this right here. Oh yeah, I have put 50 hours into this. I'm not even done with this game yet. I still have 5 chapters to go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoy this, so please take care, have a wonderful one, and I'll see you all again next time. Well, my thing is the price-wise. But I did not like the fact that I was in Midgard the entire time. But it is what it is. I mean, you know, if you want to be greedy and make money, do what you gotta do. Alright, guys, so I do got to get going. So take care, have a wonderful one. See you all again next time. Take care, Master. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. Goodbye, guys.